Hey Billie, welcome to Malaysia.
Thank you for having me.
How's it been so far?
It's been great. It's cool. We had an off day yesterday for the first time in it feels like years, I think. We went go-karting here, which was super fun. We had a nice dinner. It was really nice.
Yeah, because sometimes you go to places and you can't really see the place, right? So yeah. It must be nice to actually be able to get out.
It's amazing to be able to get out. We've been a lot of places where people are like, "Oh, I heard you went to wherever, you went to this place," and I'm like, "No, I just played a show there and then left."
You
I had no
been there, but
yeah, exactly.
But how was the whole experience yesterday, like go-karting and everything?
It was great. It was super great. It was I feel like it's weird. Like being here, it feels very familiar, but also very unfamiliar at the same time.
Never been to Asia before, right?
I've been to Asia. I've never been to Malaysia.
Oh, okay.
But I've been a couple times, and this is my first real tour here, though, which is really exciting. So
one question that I see all over TikTok is, how do you actually jump so high during your entrance? Everybody is talking about that one.
You asked that. So I get in this little box under the stage. And I think it's different in Asia because it's a different one. Usually, in the US, we have this, and in Europe, we have this specific one. It's called a toaster. That's what it's called. And it's this little box. And I get in and I crouch down, and there's all these different levels of how fast it moves. And basically, I'm in there like this, fully crouched down. And my stage manager is standing there counting down with his fingers, and he's doing this with a flashlight, and it's super intense. Counts down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the thing just shoots you up. It's
like a little toaster.
Like a toaster.
Yeah.
And all of the levels of the toaster are lightly toasted, and then there's burnt toast, and the burnt is the fastest, or medium,
Gosh, that's so
whatever.
cute.
So yeah, and it shoots you up. I mean, you gotta be prepared.
What is the best part about getting older?
I feel like the best part is part of the worst part at the same time, which is growing up and learning more about the world and learning more about what you didn't know before. Because it feels really good to feel more aware, I guess. But then it feels really bad to think about how unaware you were.
The smoke screen kind of comes off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I really love so much about growing up. I've been really enjoying it. I think just having power over your life and having anonymity and being able to be, independent, I guess. I remember being 13 or 12 and listening to that Beyonce song where she goes, "I'm a grown woman, I can do whatever I want." And I remember I used to hear that and I'd be like, "Oh, that's so sick. I can't wait to be a grown woman. I can do whatever I want." And I just thought that was so dope. I was like, "Oh my God, that's so exciting." And obviously you can't do whatever you want, but to an extent. I don't know, I think growing up is cool. I think it's cool. It's also super scary, and it's crazy that all adults are just kids that just aged. That's super, super trippy. And your parents are just random people that had kids. It's so weird.
It's I'm still waiting for the part where we actually grow up and become
right?
adult.
It's super weird, super weird.
Getting me to eat what is a lost cause?
Besides meat, because that's just something I don't eat, but if there's a food I just don't want to eat, I would say wasabi.
Really?
Girl, do I hate wasabi. And it's not that it's spicy. I love spicy. The taste, horrible. What's up with that? It just tastes
the horseradish.
It tastes and I always am so excited by it because it looks really cute. It's the little ball. There's the little dollop on the side. And when I get sushi, I'm so excited. I'm like, ooh, wasabi. And then I get up to it and I smell it and I want to throw up. It's a crazy thing. I would say wasabi.
So innocent.
Wasabi, or also I don't know. I don't like olives, but maybe I'll like olives one day. I'm hopeful for that day.
So what's the one thing that gives you your power when you're on stage?
The faces in the audience. Those little cute faces. That just gets me. I mean, seriously, if just the smiles and the eyes that I see, and especially the sad thing about this tour right now is that everybody's masked, so I can't see everybody's face, but at least I can see their eyes, and I can see so much emotion just in their eyes, and it's so touching and precious to me, and just seeing the tears and the smiles and the I don't know, I can just see so many different personalities out there, and I feel like I know all of them, and it's really weird. I feel like I know everyone, and I don't.
Which song, after all the shows that you've done, still makes you happier than ever to sing?
Of all of the songs I've written, I feel like that song feels the best, like, in my throat.
Okay.
We've written a lot of songs that are really hard to sing or like fit in a place in my voice that's really hard to get. And with Your Power, it feels so good every time I sing it. It just feels good in my voice to sing. I would say that, and also NDA is really fun. I do this like auto-tune belt at the end, and I love the way that it feels. It's really cool. I like those. And I like the rest of the set too, but those are the ones that like I think of first.